Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we're back here on Modern Warfare 3. This game just became backwards compatible for the Xbox One, which means if you have your old disc, you can pop it into your Xbox One and play on your new console. You can also download the game to your Xbox One via the Xbox One store, and it's currently on sale for $15. I was able to play the game for a couple of hours this afternoon, and I'm very happy to report that things are running smooth. The game is almost completely mod-free. I did run into this one loser with a modded name, but he was the only person I ran into who was modding, and the player base is slowly but surely going up, gaining thousands of people every hour on the hour. As of recording this video, it's not even 5 in the afternoon Eastern, and the game has about 11,000 people currently playing the multiplayer. This news just went live a couple of hours ago, and the player base is already up to 11,000, so I imagine as the day goes on, more people are going to get out of work, they're going to go home, they're going to be settled down for the day, and that's when I think the player count is really going to skyrocket. We talk about it every time a game becomes backwards compatible, but I love how backwards compatibility can revitalize an old game's multiplayer. Remember back when World at War became backwards compatible? Before then, it was pretty much dead, and I hate to say that because World at War is one of my favorite Call of Duty games of all time, but it had a player base of like 200 or 300 players, but then it became backwards compatible, and just overnight it jumped up to nearly 10,000 players, and the game was playable again, just like it was back in 2008. Well, the same thing is happening right now with Modern Warfare 3, and I've got to tell you guys, playing this game again brings back so many memories. I have so much nostalgia tied to Modern Warfare 3, because for those that don't know, I started my YouTube channel in July of 2011, and therefore, at the time, the original Black Ops was out, but very shortly after I made my YouTube channel, Modern Warfare 3 released, right? I started making tons of videos, I started going really hard at YouTube, I ended up getting a partnership, and this, for all intents and purposes, is where NerosCinema started. Now, I have made no secret whatsoever that I have had a love-hate relationship with Modern Warfare 3 over the years. At times, I adore this game, at times, I hate this game, but I've got to tell you guys, it's so much fun to go back and re-experience the entire Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, to see the iconic maps and see the iconic weapons. I mean, heck, this game alone had the UMP45, the SCAR-L, the ACR, the MP7, the P90, the MSR, the M4A1, the list goes on and on. It's so much fun to go back and play a modern game after all these months of playing Call of Duty World War II. I would love for a Call of Duty developer to revisit this setting yet again, right? Because it seems crazy, but honestly, at this point, modern-themed Call of Duty games are nearly as rare as World War II-themed Call of Duty games. The last proper modern game we had was either Modern Warfare 3 or Call of Duty Ghosts, depending on how you look at it, but either way, that was nearly 5 years ago, right? And every game since then has either been super futuristic or it was Call of Duty World War II. Though thankfully, we did get COD 4 Remastered last year, which rekindled a lot of our love for the Modern Warfare series. As much as I love Modern Warfare Remastered, and you guys know I adore that game, like I skipped all of Infinite Warfare last year to only play Modern Warfare Remastered, even then, I love the game, but it wasn't a new game, right? For players like myself, I've been playing the Call of Duty 4 maps and using the Call of Duty 4 guns for over a decade now, right? So, while Modern Warfare Remastered was an incredible game, it was not the same as getting a brand new Modern Warfare title, and that's why I'm really excited about what Infinity Ward is working on. And I understand I am getting way ahead of myself right now. We aren't even finished with Call of Duty World War II, we still have Black Ops 4 coming out in October, but it's important to remember that the Call of Duty cycle is one that never ends, and right now, Infinity Ward is about halfway done making their new game, and that new game is heavily rumored to be Modern Warfare 4. Now, of course, that is not officially confirmed whatsoever, but we have heard that from several industry insiders, links to those down there in the description, and it would honestly make sense considering just last month, it was revealed that several OG Infinity Ward employees left Respawn Entertainment to go back to Infinity Ward. I think it just makes so much sense for them to reboot the Modern Warfare franchise. It's been over half a decade since the last one, and I would love to see what a new Modern Warfare game would look like and play like on current hardware. Keep in mind, Modern Warfare 3, though it does actually look pretty good by today's standards even, this came out for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Imagine if it was developed with all the new technology that they've developed over the past couple of years, that would be freaking insane. Not to mention, it would be a license to print money. Modern Warfare 4 would sell ridiculously well regardless of what's in the game. I think it's a very good idea, but of course, time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Fingers crossed that Modern Warfare 4 is actually a thing. But with all that out of the way, I suppose it's time to discuss the huge elephant in the room. Today's news with Modern Warfare 3 pretty much backs Activision into a corner when it comes to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. As I'm sure you all know, we have had countless leaks, countless rumors, countless stories about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but Activision has not said anything about the subject. They have been so silent that they had to cancel their planned weekly live stream series because whenever they streamed, the chat would be nothing but Modern Warfare 2 spam the entire time, and Activision got tired of it, so they pulled the plug on the entire idea. Well, now that Modern Warfare 3 is backwards compatible, I'm going to bring up this chart yet again and show you guys what Call of Duty games are and aren't backwards compatible. For some reason, pretty much every Call of Duty game ever now works on the Xbox One, with the exception of Modern Warfare 2, which is arguably the most popular Call of Duty game in the history of the franchise. I wonder why that is. Now, of course, I'm not here to say that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is coming before Black Ops 4. I'm also not here to say that's going to be coming with Black Ops 4. I am just here to say this is very interesting, and it really does seem to indicate that something big is happening over at Infinity Ward. With all the rumors that Modern Warfare 4 is coming out in 2019, it would make sense for them to want to try to reacquaint fans with the Modern Warfare series and the Modern Warfare way of doing things by rebooting Modern Warfare 2. But the big question is, when are they going to release the game? Because right now, it doesn't seem like there's a very good window for them to release. Like right now, like at this very moment, would be a fantastic time to release. A lot of people are burnt out on Call of Duty World War II. A lot of us are waiting for Black Ops 4. Now would be a great time to give us Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, but I don't think they are going to do that. I also don't think they are going to give us the game with Black Ops 4. Like, can you imagine that for a second? Imagine if Modern Warfare 2 Remastered was locked behind a special edition of Black Ops 4. I think Reddit would probably shut down at that point. That would be absurd. I don't think they're going to do that. Not only would it split the community, but it would also really hurt Black Ops 4, and as we all know, they are putting all their eggs in one basket when it comes to Black Ops 4, so I don't see it releasing then. The best time to release would be after Black Ops 4, but before Modern Warfare 4, but even then, I feel like that is too much content all at one time, if that's even a possible thing. So like as a gamer, that sounds fantastic, but can you imagine if in one 12-month period, we got Black Ops 4 and everything that's coming with that game, along with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and then Modern Warfare 4, not only would they start cannibalizing their own sales at that point, but they would also be cannibalizing their own community because people would be split among 3 different games. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I'm really concerned that the rumors were true and Modern Warfare 2 is really going to be campaign only, because if it's campaign only, it makes so much sense. Like 6 months after Black Ops 4 comes out, you give us a campaign only version of Modern Warfare 2, you reacquaint fans to the story of the game, and then you give us Modern Warfare 4. Like that makes a ton of sense, but would they really release Modern Warfare 2 with no multiplayer? Like if you think Reddit will explode over Modern Warfare 2 being tied to Black Ops 4, imagine if they really did give us Modern Warfare 2 with no multiplayer whatsoever. Like I think the entire internet would explode and World War 3 would break out. That would be absolutely insane. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all we currently know about this situation. As always, I will keep you guys updated with more information as it becomes available. And just as a little bonus here at the end, I suppose I should mention that DLC 3 is now revealed for Call of Duty World War II. It was revealed today. We have a trailer, and I'm going to show you guys the trailer here at the very end of the video. The DLC itself is going to be called United Front, as we knew from the leaks that came out a couple of days ago, and it's looking like it's going to be a pretty fun map pack. So I'm going to leave you guys with the trailer itself. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on all of today's news down there in the comment section below, and as always, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.
Contact to the front! Behind gun! Fix him and flanker!
No point of breaking. Always fighting.
Enemy spotted!
Pushing back. Coming down to my last chance.
Sniper! Get cover! Paratroopers descending! Axis forces hold the Meredith line. Demolish the bridge and cut their supply road. Attack direkt voraus!
Fire and maneuver!
You won't be shaken. My motivation.
I got him!
No point of breaking when you lose it all. Nothing left, let go. Every breath. My motivation. My inspiration.
Contact!